we say birth is 4 types. It's very interesting. I can go on and on, There are 4 types of birth. There is birth in the womb. That is one type of birth. Is called, birth in the womb. There is birth in the seed, udbija. Birth through the seed, life is born. Through the egg, life is born. Through the sweat, perspiration, mosquitoes and all, some life emerges, some, not mosquitoes. Through sweat comes some of these other beings come into being. And so, small things emerge where there is dampness and so on. And so life emerges in different ways. So he says, some of them are born in the womb, jara yujam. Anye prapadyante. So some are born in various wombs. Some are born through the egg. Some are born through the sweat, Like that, some are born through the seed. 4 types of birth is seen in creation. All of this birth is for what? To experience the material plane and exhaust your karma. Sthanum anye anusanyanti. Others are born as plants and trees. They are also life. Don't think they are not life. I know of a woman who did hypnotic regression, she went through that, and she told me, she said, Ammaji, I lived in Ramayana time, she said. I said, this life, okay, I'm not talking about previous life, this life. About 4-5 years ago, she was with me in my ashram and we were talking, and she said, Ammaji, I've seen Lord Rama and Sita and Lakshmana myself. My eyes really popped out. I wanted to know more, and I said, oh, tell me, you lived in his palace or in his, what were you, who were you then? And she said, when he went to the forest for 14 years, I was a tree in that forest. I was standing in that forest and I saw down, they walked through the forest. I've seen all 3 of them. And I said, you were a tree? I said, where are the eyes of the tree? Very clear, she said to me, up. The eyes are on the top, she said. And so because they were very small, I was a tall tree, I saw, I'm very clear, I have that memory came to me in my hypnotic regression. I had no words, And she had no shyness to say to me, I was a tree. That is what amazed me. For her, that experience was so real. And so, these are all beings that are listening. They know, they hear, they see, they feel, they respond. So, in the material plane, all of this is life. All of these are life forms. We cannot use them as they are meant for us and so chop them up and so on. Kill them, chop them up, subjugate nature. We don't believe in that. We believe in aligning to nature, bowing to nature, not subjugating nature. And so, he says here, sthanu mane. Some others are born as sthanu. Sthanu means stationary. They are stationary. They cannot move. Some lives don't move. Trees, you don't see trees on the highway, running behind the cars. They are stationary. Other life forms move. and they take birth in different ways, just for what? Yatha karma, yatha shrutam. And so they take birth not by accident, they take birth according to their karma. According to the law of karma, whatever I have earned is the life I am going to take. If in a human life I live like an animal, then I have collected enough animal karma that my future is never going to be evolution. It will go back to lower life forms. Normally it is said, when you come into a human life, it is a life, it is the rarest of rare blessing to get the human body, because this is the only life on the earth plane which can open you up to knowing your essence. No other life form has that privilege. It's only the human life which has the privilege to expand its consciousness, to understand dimensions, to know its essence. And having taken this life, you are given a chance again and again in more and more human lives. Once the evolution has come this far, you will again be born and born and born to work out your separation ideologies and work through them and transcend them until we discover ourselves to be the infinite light. But if in the human body we behave like animals, we behave with the lower tendencies, not as a human being is supposed to be, then there is no return in a human life. And then based on that karma collected will be the different births taken. Yatha karma, yatha shrutam. Yatha shrutam means how you handle your meditations, how you handle your inward journey, doing your karma and your contemplations, your prayers, your connectivity. Prayers are all tools to help you connect with the higher self. That's all it is. All prayer is about seeking a connection. It's not about asking. We think prayer now I should ask. People tell me, Ammaji, I don't know how to pray. I have nothing to pray because I have nothing to ask. Who told you prayer is for the asking? Prayer is a connect. It's a connect. It's a way of saying I am connected to the unseen world because I pray. And so, this yatha karma yatha shrutam, in keeping with one's karma, in keeping with one's connectivity, connection to the whole, to the infinite, we continue to be reborn in different life forms.